My brothers and sisters in Christ, I'm going to go over this dream that I had a few days ago. Very vivid. And I see it as a parable as well. For them that have spiritual understanding, you will know what it means. In this dream, I was somewhere indoors. It was a home, somewhat. I just know that I wasn't at my place. And in this dream, I was given a child, an infant baby wrapped in cloth. And the baby made no noise. I remember in this dream, I went all day. I don't know who gave me this baby. I remember in this dream going all day without feeding the child. And it didn't hit me. I did not realize that towards the end of the day. And then at the end of that day, it hit me. And I was upset at myself, very angry. I was saying to myself, how do you forget to feed a child? So with that, I was roaming around the place that I was at, looking for formula for the baby. But I couldn't find any. I kept searching, and I finally found a can of formula, or a box of formula, and I opened it. Um, and inside of it was dried up. It was dried up, caked up, and it had rust in it. That's what I noticed in this dream. I looked at it and I said to myself, I cannot feed this to this child. This baby's going to die if I do that. So I tossed it to the side and I went to, I said to myself, the only thing that I can do, I will have to go outside to go buy some formula for this child. If not, the baby's going to die. And I was hurt by I don't know. And I remember before going out to leave, one of my guy friends who was a believer, he was in my dream. And I told him to watch the child so that I can go and get some stuff at the store for the baby. And it was weird, in this dream I found us about bag lunches. And I tossed it, not tossing it, stating that I didn't want it, but I tossed it to the side for us to eat it later. Okay, so after that, I set to go outside. And as soon as I opened the door to go outside, it was like there was a snowstorm. I mean, the snowstorm was so bad to where you really couldn't go anywhere. I seen snow inches, probably feet high. And I noticed another car was trying to drive around, but the car kept skidding everywhere. And when I seen that, I said to myself, are the stores even open? Okay. There came a time, I believe it was 2 years ago, where I'm at, we had a huge snowstorm to where we couldn't work, or we couldn't go to work, or people couldn't drive to come to work for like 2, 3 days straight. That's how bad it was. So this what it reminded me of. And then while I was looking around at the snow, I guess there was a snowstorm, and then what I was looking at was the aftermath of it. And I said to myself, well, how is this child going to eat? This baby's going to die. Since no stores were open, there was no food where I was. It wasn't my house. I don't know where I was, but I was looking everywhere. It seemed like it was almost abandoned. To be honest with you, it seemed like it was almost abandoned. So I was given a child. The baby didn't eat all day, and I didn't realize that until towards the end of the day, to where it hit me. And I remember looking at the child. He didn't cry. He didn't cry. He was awake, and he just lay there in his wrapped up in his little cloth. And I remember while looking at him, I seen he started losing weight. It was weird, but I'm just going over everything that I dreamt. It's been days. I'm still trying to figure out this dream. I may wait some more to see what was revealed. Like I said, I knew for a fact after, because I had a similar dream like that, but this was a year or two ago, about a child that I found that looked like he was abandoned. I don't, he was not abandoned, but it's like his mom gave him away. Okay. And then that child was abandoned. You could see the child was all dirty and everything, not well taken care of. He had diapers that he'd been using for days at a time. And then I noticed in this other dream where the baby had scriptures, like the mother was writing on the baby's diaper. And then I guess her writing, she was writing verses and chapters of the Bible on the baby's diaper. And then I guess she didn't have that much room on the diaper. She started writing it on the baby's thigh. I don't know. For many of you have understanding, you will know what it means more than I do. Y'all take care.